Hey Stoners, welcome to another edition of Sticks-n-Stones. I am your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the cozy confines here on the patio at the No Shoes Bar and Grill, deep in the heart of the Republic of Texas. I've got an awesome show lined up for you today. I am pairing a Drew Estate Nica Rustica with Russell Reserve 10-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon. I think it's going to be an awesome matchup. So let's dive right in, pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Now the Drew Estate Nica Rustica, this is a Toro, a 6x52 on the ring gauge. The filler is Nicaraguan Esteli and Jalapa tobaccos. The binder is a Mexican San Andres, and the wrapper is a very rustic and beautiful Connecticut broadleaf. Now, as the name implies, the wrapper is a little bit rough with visible imperfections, which is intended. It is a rich, deep, medium brown and has a slight oil sheen with a closed foot. Now on the nose, I get kind of a sweet hay, horse stables kind of aroma, cocoa, nuts, and maybe just a hint of saddle leather. It's got a wonderful aroma. Now let's pull the footband, give it a cut, see what the cold draw's like. Now it's got a very easy draw to it, but not overly easy. I'm getting almost totally kind of a rich cocoa powder, really more bordering on milk chocolate. That is a lovely cigar. Now, Russell's Reserve is distilled by the good folks over at Wild Turkey. The mash bill is 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. It's 45% alcohol by volume, making it 90 proof. Let's go ahead and pop the cork. Take a look at a glass. Now that is a beautiful, beautiful light copper, and it's got really strong legs on it. Clings to the glass very well. On the nose, I pick up vanilla, toffee, cherries, and it's sweet and earthy. On the palate, I pick up oak, cherries, vanilla, a simple syrup type of sweetness, and a touch of leather. That is a very delicious bourbon. Let's fire up our stick and try these two out together. If you're watching on the video, even with the wind, you can tell that there is just a massive volume of smoke coming off of this stick. If you're listening on the podcast, just take my word for it. Now I get some rich chocolate, cocoa. Nuts, kind of an earthiness. There's a slight sweetness. And it is a very easy draw. This is a great stick. Let's try these together. Those are going very well together, just right away. I'm going to go ahead and burn this down a little ways, and I will come back and give you an update. You know, as I've mentioned before, this administration is really not doing the American people any favors. Currently, diesel is a little more than $5 a gallon on the national average. I've had some work being done at my house. I was talking to the owner of one of the subcontracting companies, and he was telling me it cost him over $200 to fill up his diesel pickup truck. We're not talking delivery truck. We're talking a pickup truck. And that's just outrageous. Diesel is built into the price of every single thing you buy. At some point along the line, diesel is used. Whether it's a farmer putting diesel in his tractor, a delivery driver or shipping company putting diesel in their trucks, railroads, manufacturing, it's built into everything. And the higher diesel goes, the higher our prices go. They really didn't do the American people a service by shutting down the Keystone Pipeline, by stopping new exploration and drilling on federal lands. And all we've had to do, our only option, has been to procure it from overseas. Then you have to ship it across the ocean, which costs money. Oil's $100 a barrel. 18 months ago, you could get gas for less than $2 and diesel for about $2.50. It's more than doubled. Those are the kinds of things that are just crippling our economy. We actually had negative GDP growth in the first quarter of this year, 2022. Negative 1.5%. I predict we're going to have negative GDP growth in this quarter, the second quarter of 2022. Other predictions I can make, by the end of the summer, diesel's going to be $6 to $7 a gallon, which is going to cause costs to go up probably another 4 or 5% at the least. Mortgage rates are going to be north of 6%, making housing pretty much unaffordable for a large swath of the American people. And inflation, that word we've been hearing so much for the last few months, I think is going to be double digits. It's going to be over 10%. We can't keep living this way. The people in Washington are going to have to stop doing what's in the best interest of their party and start doing what's in the best interest of the American people. That is my take on it. Hey Stoners, I am back. We're nearing the halfway point, so I thought I'd break back in and give you an update. These two are still matching together wonderfully. The Nica Rustica is still going strong with cocoa and nuts, but you can also add in now some undertones of spice and caramel. So it's really marrying well with the vanilla and the toffee and kind of that sweet earthiness of the Russell Reserve. I am very happy thus far with the way these two are going together. I'll go ahead and burn this the rest of the way down, and I will come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey Stoners, I just wanted to break in here real quick as I'm getting close to the end of this. Had something happen here that doesn't happen very often, but I did want to kind of put it on camera if I could, see if you can see it. But actually there's a little bit of tooth in the wrapper, and we actually have some oil seeping out of the cigar wrapper. I just think that's kind of cool. Wanted to break in and show you that. This is an excellent cigar. Hey Stoners, I'm back. We're almost down to the band, and my glass is empty. So we are coming to the end of another episode of Sticks-n-Stonez. This has been a very good one. The Nica Rustica did not disappoint from Drew Estate. It's another one of his great products. The cocoa and the nuts and the earthiness, and then you had a little sweetness and caramel undertones, all married together very well with the vanilla and the toffee and the cherries and the simple syrup from the Russell Reserve. It made for an outstanding afternoon. For the stick, this is as close to 5.0 as I think I can get. I'd give it a 4.99. Just to rile Drew just a little bit that he didn't get 5.0. Maybe because it didn't burn completely even. Anything. But this is a 5.0 cigar. It is. It's an excellent, excellent cigar. The volume of smoke stayed consistent the entire stick. It's like I was sitting out here grilling. There was so much smoke coming off of this stick. The Russell's Reserve is an excellent bourbon. If I had one complaint on it, I would say that maybe there's a little bit too much oak forward in the profile. On the finish is very long, and it is dominated by oak with a little bit of toffee and baking spices. But it is a very, very good bourbon. Like I said, I'd give the stick a 4.99. I would give the Russell's Reserve a 4.85. It's really good. And both of these are definitely worth keeping around and enjoying an afternoon with, just like I did. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please hit like, subscribe, share, notify, all those things, so you can keep up when I'm dropping new content, keep track of the show. Hit me up on any of the plethora of social media that I am on, Getter, Rumble, predominantly, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me pretty much anywhere. So be sure and follow me on all of those, and continue to mash those like buttons so that I continue to grow and get bigger. Be sure to go by the Sticks-n-Stonez store to get some great Sticks-n-Stonez gear, like this beautiful, beautiful embroidered polo that comes in a wide variety of colors. I can't even tell you what the number is, somewhere around 8 or 10 different colors. And it's embroidered. You can find it right here or at Sticks-n-Stonez, STONEZ, the number 1, .myshopify.com. Be sure to watch for my upcoming episodes. I will have another great pairing next week. We are starting to close in on my first year anniversary of Sticks-n-Stonez. That will be next month in June. And I'm thinking of maybe doing an episode that is a top 5 sticks that I have reviewed over the last year. I think that'd be a great episode. I think one you would really enjoy, and look forward to that coming up. But until we get to be together again, keep your sticks dry, your stones cold. Have a great day.